Yes, we will start with that triple column cash book. Second problem today. Yes, someone was asking something. Yes, Hapsika?
Ma'am, in yesterday's question, I have doubt, ma'am.
What doubt? Tell me.
Can you show, ma'am? First question.
Yeah. 1 second. Yes, this is the question. Tell me.
Yeah, in December 9, ma'am, it is received cash. No, ma'am, December 13. Received from Prakash check.
Yes.
And we even enter that in triple column, ma'am. But yesterday I saw in one book that it was showing that that should be recorded in journal proper.
Journal proper?
Not, yeah, ma'am, not in triple column.
No, this is the check received from cash. We are doing triple column cash book. It will come in the cash book only here.
But the same questions was there, ma'am.
No, how can it be? You send me a snapshot of the question. I'll check and let you know.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, whichever book you have referred, send me the snapshot of the question and the solution also. Because you are receiving checks, it will be entered in triple column. Both cash and bank transactions are entered here. Okay. So you send me the snapshot of that, then we'll discuss that. Right? Yes. So now we'll start with our triple column cash book. The second question. So the question is there on the screen. Quickly take a photo of the question so that we can continue. Draw your pro forma. I'll wait for a minute till the time to draw the pro forma. Quickly. Draw the pro forma and take a picture of the question. And you will tell me the entries where it will be taken. Only I am going to type here. So tell me which entry will appear on which side. Once you draw the pro forma, then we'll start.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Wait, I'll connect with my earphones. Yeah, I didn't do that. Now is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm using my speakers now. It would be fine. Yes. So if the pro forma is ready, we'll start. Anyone still drawing the pro forma? Let me know.
Wait 1 second, ma'am.
Okay, I'll wait.
Discounted.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So do I start?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we have the triple column cash book. Pro forma is ready. So first we'll start with entering the year. The year is given as 2015. So I'll enter the year on both the sides. 2015 on the debit side and 2015 on the credit side. Now the first entry, see the first entry, it says June 1st, cash in hand 730, balance at bank 9,200. Right? So where do I take this entry?
Debit side.
Where do I take it?
Debit and opening entries.
1 second.
Debit side.
Yeah, debit side as opening entry. So first we'll write the date here. Okay. So the date is June 1st. So I'll write the entry as to balance brought down B by D because it's the opening balance. So cash column is 730. The balance of bank, should I take it on debit side or credit side? Tell me, where do I take the balance of bank, debit or credit?
Debit.
Why do I take it on debit? Because nothing is mentioned as overdraft there. If he mentions it as overdraft, then I'll take it on the credit side, right? Okay, so the first transaction is done. See the next one, June 3rd, received a check from Indira with discount 32. The check is 868. Where do I take this? Where do I take this entry?
Ma'am, in the debit side on the bank column.
Yes, debit side, bank column, right.
Discount
So
of 32.
Yeah, I'll write the entry as to Indira. And first, remember, whenever you are receiving a check, what should you see? First, you should see the entire problem. If the check is deposited in bank on the same day or not. Did he give any information related to the check of Indira? See the remaining problem first. No, he has not given any information relating to Indira's check. So if no information is given, then it is implied that the check is deposited in bank on the same day. So with that assumption, we are entering it in the bank column, 868, and the discount is of 32 rupees. Right? Now see the next transaction, paid for advertising by check. So where do I enter this transaction?
Credit.
Credit side, which column?
Bank.
Bank. By advertising, I'll enter it in the bank column. Right. So my bank column is 300. Next one is cash sales. So cash sales in which column? In the cash column on the debit side, because it is a receipt. You are selling goods and you are receiving something. So I'll write the entry as to sales. I'll enter the amount in the cash column 500. Next entry says paid salaries. Now he only said paid salaries. So what does it mean? Is it cash payment or bank payment?
Cash.
Cash payment.
Cash, because he did not mention anything. It is implied it is cash payment. So I'll write the entry as by salaries and I'll enter the amount in the cash column as 650. See the next transaction, amount withdrawn from bank for office use. So what is this transaction?
Amount. Cash to bank.
Amount withdrawn from bank for office use. So this is a
Contra
entry.
Contra entry, ma'am.
Correct. It is a contra entry. So which account should be debited and which account should be credited?
Cash should be debited and bank is credited.
Correct. Very nice. Cash should be debited because it is a receipt of cash. Bank should be credited because for bank it is a payment. So because you are debiting cash, you will write the entry here as to bank and enter the amount in the cash column 800. And then we will go to the credit side, enter the same date again. And here we'll write the entry as by cash, enter the amount in the bank column as 800. What else should I do?
In LF, we should write C.
Correct. Capital C in the ledger folio column. So that is what I am doing. Right. Now see the next transaction. The next one says drawn cash for personal use. So is it a receipt or a payment? Drawn cash for personal use.
Receipt.
Receipt, ma'am.
It is a receipt?
Payment, ma'am.
Payment, ma'am. Because it is
Loss for the business.
It is a payment because
Ma'am,
yes.
ma'am, Roy is in the waiting room apparently.
No,
I joined.
he joined already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So drawn cash for personal use means from the business you are taking away cash for the personal use. So it is like a payment. So this will come on the credit side. So I'll write the entry as June 12th and I'll write it as by, what do I write?
Drawing.
By drawings, correct, because it is personal use. And which column should I enter? Cash or bank?
Cash.
Yeah, I'll enter in the cash column because he did not say that he's withdrawing through check. He is only withdrawing cash from the business. So in the cash column. Now see the next transaction. Issued check in favor of J.K. Rao. Discount received 50 rupees. So where will this transaction come? Is it a receipt or a payment?
payment.
It is a payment. So it will come on the credit side.
With the credit side, bank 50.
Yeah, by J.K. Rao in the bank column, I will take the amount as 790 in the bank column. And he also said there is a discount of 50 rupees. So I'll take the discount also in the discount column. Now say, look at the next transaction. Wait, let us go to the next transaction. Okay. Yes. So our next transaction here is, no, not this one. No, we were doing the second one. Yeah. The next transaction is received check from Dinesh, discount allowed 26. So again,
Debit cash.
why debit cash?
Sorry, debit bank. Debit
Yeah.
bank. Sir.
We have received a check from Dinesh. Our first task is to check whether the check has been deposited in bank or not. He did not give us any information. That means it has been deposited in bank on the same day. So I'll take it in the bank column. So the date is June 18th. So June 18th, what will I write as? To Dinesh, and I'll enter the amount in the bank column. Let me see what is the amount. Amount is 986, discount is 26 rupees. Okay, so amount is 986 and discount is 26. Right, so I've taken that entry also. Now see the next entry, sale of machinery received check. So where do I take this entry, debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit, because if you are selling machinery, you will be receiving amount. So I'll write here as to machinery and I'll enter the amount in which column?
Bank column.
Because it is through check. So sale of machinery received check 4,000, I entered in the bank column. Now see the next transaction. Bank returns check of Dinesh dishonored. So June 22nd, he says Dinesh check is dishonored. So where did we enter Dinesh check earlier?
Debit side of bank column.
Yes, debit side of bank column. So now we have to cancel that entry. So what we
Credit side of bank column.
Correct. Same entry, we should now enter it on the credit side of bank column. So I'll write the transaction again as by Dinesh and the same amount I'll take in the bank column 986 and the discount also I'll have to cancel. So 26 discount also I am cancelling. Now see the next entry. New machinery purchased, issued check 20,000.
Credit bank.
Yeah, so it will come on the credit side because it's a payment and we are purchasing a machinery. So I will credit machinery to buy machinery and we are doing it through bank. So I'll credit the bank with 20,000. Now the last entry is bank charges as per passbook 20 rupees. So what is this?
Credit bank.
Yeah, again it is bank. Bank is taking
Charging amount.
Yes, it is charging the amount for maintaining our account. So bank charges, again, it will be through bank only directly. So I'll put that in the payments 20 rupees in the bank. Right. So now we have taken all the transactions. Now what do we need to do?
Balance.
Yeah, we need to balance the accounts now. Now, before we balance, we know how to balance. You have to balance the cash account, the bank account, and remember discount columns will not be balanced. Discount columns only will be totaled. Yes, Kiranmai.
Ma'am, Dinesh account is cancelled, no ma'am. In the discount account, we should remove the 26.
No, that's what. See, here you put the amount 26 in discount allowed. Now you have put that amount in discount received. So it's automatically cancelled.
No, ma'am. While totaling, we should add 26 also.
Yes, you will add because both the sides you have put the amount, no? So it doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Right? Yes. So when we are balancing the accounts, we need to first see the debit total and then see the credit total. See whichever side is less, on that side we will write balance carried down. So first quickly calculate and tell me the amounts. Tell me what is the total of cash on the debit side. You have to calculate and tell me. I'm not doing any calculations. You will tell me the calculations. Tell me the debit side total of cash account. One of you do the debit side total of cash account. One of you do the credit side. Other two do the debit and credit totals of bank account and then find out the difference. Quickly tell me the values. I'm waiting for debit total of cash account.
Ma'am, 2030.
2030. Okay, very good. Credit total of cash account.
1050, ma'am.
1050. 1050. Okay. So which side is less in the cash column? In the cash column, which side is lesser? Debit or credit? There's some disturbance happening. There's some disturbance happening suddenly.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Some construction is going on, I think, sir.
Okay, okay. That's okay. Okay, tell me which side is lesser in cash column, debit side or credit side?
Credit side.
Credit side is less. That means you have to write the balance on the credit side for cash column. And the difference between the two amounts is 980. Okay. So
Ma'am, your voice is low.
it's again low?
Oh, it's now okay, ma'am.
Okay, so cash column, okay, we have noted down. Now look at the bank column. Tell me the debit total of the bank column. Debit side total of bank column.
Okay, ma'am.
22,896.
Debit side I said.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
$11,445.
Check again, you are making a mistake.
15,000.
15,054. 15054.
Okay, 15,054. Now tell me the credit total of bank column.
22,896.
22,896. So in case of bank column, which side is having lesser balance, lesser amount?
Debit, ma'am.
Debit side. That means balance carried down will be written on debit side for the bank column. And the difference between the two amounts is 7,842. Right? So that means for cash account, you should write the balance on credit side. For bank account, you need to write the balance on the debit side. So see how we are going to write that. First, I'll write for the cash column. We need to write the balance on the last day of the month. So June 30, I'll write it as by balance carried down, C by D, and the difference in the cash column is 980. Now for bank column, I'll have to write it on the debit side. So June 30 to balance carried down. Because in case of bank, debit side is showing less. And the difference is 7,842. Now I've written the balances. I need to now put the totals. So I'll put the total on both the sides. Cash column, bank column, as well as the discount column. So discount column total would be 32 plus 26. So that is 58 rupees. Coming to the credit side again, 2030, 22,896, and the discount column here is 76. So my totals are done. You have to put the totals under two lines. I'm putting it bold so that you can identify that these are the totals. Now after the totals, what do? I need to write balance brought down. So tell me which side should I write balance brought down? Which side do I write balance B by D? Tell me debit side or credit side?
Debit side.
Debit. Do I write it only?
Ma'am.
Pardon?
For cash debit and for bank credit.
Correct. I have to write balance B by D on both the sides. Cash C by D is written on credit side, so I'll write on the debit side. Bank carried down is written on debit side, so I'll write on the credit side. Opposite side on the first day of the next month. So I'm writing it as July 1st. So to balance B by D. Here I'll write the cash column 980. I'll come to the bank column. Again July 1st. By balance B by D. I'll write in the bank column as 7,842. So now my problem is complete. So anyone has a doubt in this question?
Ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yeah, I'm scrolling it down. So this is your entire problem. If anyone has a doubt, you did not understand any part, please ask again. I'll explain once again. So check the problem properly. Once again, if you have a doubt, you let me know. I'm
Done.
waiting.